Hi folks, if you've been thinking about giving thumb lead two-finger picking a try on the banjo, this video is here to allow you to take a test drive with this style. This is not a comprehensive lesson. This is a very quick in and out lesson. We're going to show you some basic mechanics of the style as we pick through the very familiar song, Frère Jacques. You know, if you want to get into more in-depth instruction, there's a lot of great videos on YouTube. Matt Brown has wonderful content. Josh Turkneck of Banjo has great content. Of course, Clifton Hicks is a well-known two-finger pick, and he's got plenty of stuff too, and there's others as well. So if you want to take a much deeper dive after this, because you like the style, we got a lot of great resources out there. But what I'm going to do is just kind of show you the mechanics of very simple thumb lead two-finger picking, and then show you how to pick a very simple version of Frère Jacques. And you might be thinking, Frère Jacques, that's not bluegrass, that's an old time. What the heck? Why are we playing that song? Well, a few reasons. Number one, it's widely known and it's a very simple, pretty melody. Even if you don't know this tune, you can pick up on the melody very quickly, get it in your head, internalize it, and then you're not fighting with figuring out what to do here while you're trying to figure out what to do with your thumb and finger down here in this new picking style. Another nice thing about Frère Jacques is it's only 8 measures long, and bonus, 4 of the measures are repeat measures. So you play measure 1, measure 2 repeats that. You play measure 3, measure 4 repeats that. Play measure 5, measure 6 repeats. Play measure 7, measure 8 repeats. So we really only have to learn 4 measures of 4/4 time and then just put the repeats in there and we have the complete song. So that simplifies it a whole lot too. Also, there's a whole lot of open strings played and only 3 fretted notes. So we don't have to worry about chord forms. We're just going to fret single notes, and there's only 3 notes that we're going to fret. So it's just an all-around good starter tune to help you get used to a new picking style. Okay, a few things about thumb lead two-finger style. Like, thumb lead style requires you to plant your hand on the banjo head. So either anchor your hand with your pinky, your ring finger, or both. Everybody's different with respect to that, but you need to anchor your hand and keep your hand in place. It's your thumb and your finger that are going to be moving. Unlike claw hammer or uppicking, where our hand is moving and our thumb and fingers are kind of going along for the ride, here the hand is stabilized, just like in 3-finger bluegrass picking. If you want a brighter tone, you anchor your hand closer to the bridge. If you want a mellower, warmer tone, you anchor your hand closer to the neck. You can fool around with that and find the sweet spot for you on your banjo. That's, again, a matter of choice. I'm not wearing any finger picks. Some people do. Some people wear just a thumb pick, but nothing on their finger. Some people wear both, and many people don't wear any picks at all when playing in this style. So, again, a matter of choice. If you're used to picks already, then sure, if you want to wear picks, wear them. But if you're not used to picks, then leave them out for now. They're not necessary. Okay, lastly, we're in the standard G tuning here. From 5th string up to 1st string, we're in the high G on the 5th string, then a D, 4th string, G, the 3rd string, B, the 2nd string, and D, the 1st string. Standard G tuning. Oh, geez, I forgot to say. Let's think about what we're doing with our thumb and finger. First off, most people use their index finger. Some people will use their middle finger. You could use one or the other. I wouldn't use both because then you're kind of emulating 3-finger style. But thumb and 1 finger, usually the index finger. And it's called thumb lead because the thumb is going to play the main beats of each measure. So if we're in 4/4 time, like we're going to be here, the thumb is playing the 1, 2, 3, 4. And the finger is just playing the offbeats, or if you want to, the tweener notes, or in musical terminology, the ands. If we were playing bum diddy in banjo speak, the thumb would handle the bum, the dit, those are beats, and then the finger would be playing the T, the offbeat, or the tweener note. As you get into advanced playing, there's exceptions to that rule, but we're going to stick to that rule for this lesson today. Also, the finger and the thumb are assigned to certain strings. The finger just stays on the 1st string. Again, in more advanced playing, that isn't always the case, but for getting started here, we're just going to have the finger handle the 1st string, and that's it. And then the thumb is going to handle strings 2 through 5. So that boils it down quite a bit too. Okay, hopefully that gives you some of the essentials here that we need to do this. Let me play through Frère Jacques a couple times as we're going to go through it. No hammers, no slides, no pull-offs, none of that. Just very simple picking and fretting here. Keep it to the point where we can do what we need to do with our picking hand. Okay, let's break that down. And the first thing I'm going to do is walk you through playing Frère Jacques just with the thumb. Let's leave the finger out of it for a second. We still want to anchor our hand like we need to do, but let's just play the notes played by the thumb, which are going to be all the beats, main beats of all the measures. And let's start with measure 1. Remember, measure 2 is just going to be a repeat. And here is measure 1. I'll play it and walk you through it. So the 4 notes are open 3rd string fretted at the 2nd fret, open 2nd string, and then back to the open 3rd string. And let's play that twice through, just like we would do in the song. So just sketching out the melody here. Let's move on to measure 3 and 4. Here we're going to start on the open 2nd string and kind of work our way up. And the 4th note is going to be on the 5th string. Let me play it once. One more time. So the notes are open 2nd string 1st fret, 2nd string 3rd fret, and then 5th string. One more time. And then let's play it twice through, just like in the song. Measures 5 and 6. We're going to start at the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, so we can actually leave our finger there from the last measure, and now we're going to start working our way down. So it's going to sound like this. So the notes are 2nd string 3rd fret, and then 5th string, and then 2nd string open for the 3rd beat, and 3rd string open for the 4th beat. So let's play that once again. And then let's do it twice, as in the song. And lastly, the 7th and 8th measure. We're going to move down to the 3rd and 4th string, so this is pretty straightforward. It's going to be 3rd string open, 4th string open, 3rd string open, and then end on the 5th string. Play it once through. Okay, I lied. I played it twice through. Open 3rd, open 4th, open 3rd, 5th string. Let's do it twice through. Well, now here comes the tricky part. Let's put the whole thing together. I'll play through it slowly. Follow along as best you can. Don't worry if you don't get it right. You can come back to this video and work through it over and over and over again if you need to. But here's the whole thing. Just the beats played by the thumb. No finger notes. So there's the whole of Frère Jacques, just the melody notes. Now let's put some finger notes into it. And again, the fingers is going to play the first string on the offbeats, except when we do these things called pinches, and I'll show you that in a second. So back to the first measure. One, two, three, four. Let's turn that into 1, 2, and 3, 4, and, or in banjo speak, bum, diddy, bum, diddy. And all we're going to do is play a finger note on the first string, on the offbeat after the second beat and after the fourth beat. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. Those ands are the finger notes on the first string. So let's give that a try. One more time. And then we want to do that twice through. Okay, measure 4. We're going to do the same thing after the second beat. We're going to put a finger note on the offbeat. So bum diddy or 1, 2, and then we're going to play the third note. And then when we get to the fourth note, we're going to perform what's called a pinch. We're still playing the fifth string on that fourth note, but we're going to also pluck the first string simultaneously. So we're going to bend the rules here. I said initially that the finger is going to play the and notes. Well, it does, but here in the pinch, the finger is going to play on the beat simultaneously with the thumb. So we're going to get... Here's measure 3 and 4 with just the thumb. Now let's put the bum diddy in there and then the bum pinch. So it's... Okay, let's move on to measures 5 and 6. We're going to create the same structure we did for measures 1 and 2. We're going to turn 1, 2, 3, 4 into 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. So the same structure, the same pattern. We're just going to put finger notes after the second beat and after the fourth beat. Here's just the thumb notes. And now here it is with the finger notes making bum diddy, bum diddy. Then finally, measures 7 and 8, we're going to repeat the same pattern we used for measures 3 and 4. We're going to do bum, diddy, bum, pinch. Bum, diddy, bum, pinch. Here's just the thumb notes starting down on the third string. Now let's do bum, diddy, bum, pinch. So there's a breakdown of the whole thing. Let's give it a shot at putting the whole thing together. I'll play it through it a couple times, maybe 3 times. Let's see what it sounds like with that simple structure there. There you have it, a very simple thumb lead two-finger version of Frère Jacques that gives you some of the essentials of the thumb lead two-finger style. Thumb plays the melody notes, fingers playing offbeats on the first string, except when we do pinches. And just with those basic skills, being able to play bum ditties and bum pinches, you can pick out a lot of melodies and make a lot of nice simple versions of tunes. Alrighty, that's it for today. I am going to follow up with a part 2 to this where I'm going to show you some extra melody notes and some different approaches to playing those melody notes, particularly melody notes on offbeats, and show you a little bit more advanced picking in this style. We're not going to go too crazy with it, but I'm just going to explore something that's pretty important to understand about two-finger thumb lead style. So anyway, work on what we covered today. Look for the part 2 video coming up. And in the meantime, just keep on picking.